Most of the problems of the Middle Ages were resolved by fighting, whether in terms of participating in local skirmishes or in mass crusades to the Holy Land. But the real spirit of battle hasn't died away. In the difficult medieval times, boys learnt to hold weapons from their early childhood. Life expectancy depended on those skills, but only in times of war. In peace, the tournaments for soldiers were arranged at stadiums so as not to lose their skills and to solve disputes. One who has experienced the spirit of a medieval tournament at least once will never refuse it again. It's not just a hobby for me. I took a great interest in it earlier, in fighting skills and art. I stick to a conception of a warrior's way and everything like that. To be strong, to fight for yourself, to defend your relatives and so on. And plus, to improve your moral state. There's adrenaline, there's a surge of vital strength. In such a way you feel life in all its beauty. It's an unbelievable feeling. The pain is completely absent. The pain will come later, all the bruises, but nothing is felt at the time. Euphoria is better than anything. The armour and weapons of contemporary reconstructors are as original as they were for medieval warriors. There were several layers of protection for each soldier, a leather undershirt and chain armour. It was vitally important to withstand hostile blows and save your life. Different kinds of weapon and protective equipment allowed the creation of different variants of the tournament, such as a shield and a sword, a shield and an axe, a shield and a spear, and others. Currently, a medieval war called a Buhurt is enacted in Sudak. It's a staged mass battle and one of the most spectacular festival attractions. The number of participants varies between 300 and 450, and we are quite confident that the Genoese helmet Buhurts are the most popular and spectacular in Ukraine. staged mass battle is divided into two parts. The first is a staged dramatization, when all participants act according to a pre-arranged script. The second part is a battle scene, where the knights wear full military clothing and determine the strategy and tactic of their actions independently, each seeking victory. There are forces of good and evil, beautiful maidens and kidnappers. A different outcome occurs every time, and neither the participant nor the spectator knows who will be the winner. During the battle, armor-clad warriors fight with real weapons with all their might. Medieval dummy artillery, siege machines, ladders and ram machines, pyrotechnics and flaming arrows are used. The atmosphere of a real medieval battle is improvised for spectators. This is what I like, to fight with arms, a thing I don't have a chance to do in real life. In real life you just sit in your offices and factories, but now I'm going for 2 or 3 days to have a rest for my soul. We've come today to have a rest and to swim. We had a 10-day holiday, and along with it we decided we'd have a fight as well. Real medieval volleys of cannon and fire strengthen the flavour of the authenticity of battle. In the past, artillery was banned by the church for a long time because the smell of sulphur was associated with hell, and the way people could be wounded at a distance was unusual and even incomprehensible. Losses from artillery fire in the Middle Ages were considerable. Thus, if an artillery officer or foot soldier was captured by the enemy, he would more than likely never come back alive. But the rules inside the Genoese fortress are much less dangerous, although the general spectator's impression of the Buhurt is unforgettable.